Remember, leaders are not born, they are made. When it comes to business success or business principles, once you have built one successful business, you can build another successful business because the principles are always the same. However, remember, if your leadership is weak, then your organization is weak and everything can fall apart. When it comes to running an organization or running a company, you must understand that sales is the key to having a successful company. So sales, which means converting leads into paying customers, is really the most important job. And marketing helps that, enabling the process of how to generate leads. And the purpose of a business is to create and keep a customer. So your main focus should always be mainly on sales and marketing. And if you do that part well, everything else will be okay. Because if you have high sales, you will have a good company. If you have low sales, you will always have some sort of problems. So focus on sales and marketing. Ask yourself, what kind of vision can you translate into reality? Okay, so what is your overall vision for the organization? Ask yourself, what business are you in? And then ask yourself, what business are you really in? Because maybe that's a different answer. And then, what business should you be in? Or even ask yourself, what business could you be in? Now, when it comes to running an organization, some people do wishful thinking. They are hoping that something will change. They put on their their pink glasses, and they are hoping that things, just will turn out okay. But that's not how you want to lead your team or your organization. You must continually ask yourself the brutal questions about your business and its potential. And if something doesn't work, then you must have the courage to discontinue doing it. Sometimes people fall in love with a certain product or with a certain strategy, but you must have the smartness or the courage to let it go and to focus on what is going to work. So get the facts, and I mean get the real facts, not the hoped for facts or the assumed facts, because facts don't lie. And when it comes to numbers in your business, remember, the critical numbers in your business is what you need always to be aware of if you want your business to improve and to thrive. Having the right people can make all the difference in your organization. And if you have a dream, but you have the wrong dream, then that dream can become a nightmare. Okay? And sometimes you have the right dream, but you have the wrong people, and it will also turn into a nightmare. So you need to have great people around you that will support your vision so that you have success. If you have the wrong people, everything will be harder and you will have a disaster situation. So whatever you can control in your team, take control of the development in that team. And if there's someone that's hurting that development, then you need to get rid of that person. So important is that you can encourage people to follow your dream or your vision. And when everybody is on the same page, then things will happen. When it comes to business growth, the law of nature says, a life that is no longer growing must die. And the same law applies to your organization. If you as a company are no longer growing, then technically you should no longer exist. So think strategically, make an aggressive action plan, because you can never sit back and relax. Because once you sit back and relax, then slowly things will go down. So you must continue to ask yourself the question how you can add products or services or improve the existing strategy. The next part is called strategic business development. Always think on paper. Take time to sit down, take an empty piece of paper and a pen, and go through your strategic plan. And based on that, you will also determine which people need to do what and how their involvement will shape the destiny of your company. Build a sales-oriented organization. Now, no matter what someone has as their title, everybody is in customer service. Everybody is focused on making customers or their experiences better, okay? So no matter if you have a technical job or if you have a sales job, you are always in customer service. Now, the key to business success is high sales, and the reason for business failure is low sales. Everything else is commentary. So your product development is pointless if you have low sales. And the number one reason for business success is because they have high sales. Now, if you have more money in the bank, obviously because you have more sales, you have more option to fix other things, okay? But if you have no money in the bank, well, then your options are limited and your business will be in trouble, because money or cash flow is like the blood of a human body. It needs to flow to be plentiful, otherwise you will die and have a heart attack.